Yo, it's boy Marcus Orsini back on the video. Today we are talking about Season 8 of COD Mobile Twilight Heist. Pretty cool season theme. They didn't do what I was hoping they would do with the skins. They should have just copied BO4's bank robbery season and used those skins. They were all animated with money running down everybody's body like ruin. And that was pretty cool, but they didn't do that here. That being said, it still looks like we got a good bit of stuff to look at. So here, we're going to fly through this patch notes section. We're actually going to get into a lot of the action instead of just dissecting this and looking at every little thing that they did wrong. We're really just going to gloss over this in a couple of minutes. Drill charge, it's basically a flash charge, but when you hit the wall, it'll go through to the other side and blow up. It should be very good for killing campers. If somebody's camping in the back of the map on Crossfire, you can chuck this where they are, and all you gotta do is hit the wall. You don't have to get it in there because it'll go through that wall and kill them. This is great because if somebody's just sitting in a room, right, it should go through any wall and you can just blow whoever's up on the other side. Problem is, this can be really problematic for maps that are smaller, like a Nuketown. This is going to be super annoying for Nuketown, right? Because anytime you see anybody, you just throw it at the wall. Hey, they're not going to peek, but they're going to die because they just hid for cover. So it's probably, if it's too good, it's going to play ranked. It's going to be super annoying because the game will just play differently. That being said, these three right here are the guns that I think will be most improved this season. The MG82, the Codm, and the Groza. I've seen a lot of love for the Codm. I've seen love for the Groza, and I've only used the MG82 out of those three. It seems pretty good. The Asval has gotten some improvements as well. Haven't touched it since my Road to Diamond video on it. And the Kilo, people are really all over the Kilo. If you have the Kilo Demon Song, Mythic variant, that gun probably is a lot better now than it previously was. Otherwise, not a lot in the buffs and nerfs department. They did nerf the USS-9, as you see, no stock and bullet speed. Pointless. I guess they're just doing that to say that, hey, we did nerf it in some degree. That pointless nerf. Might as well not have even nerfed it, honestly. They just suck. They suck so much at patch notes. Like, they are so bad. Whoever is developing this game sucks at patch notes. It's their worst thing. Just nerf the gun. Nerf it into the ground. That's totally fine. It's been broken for 8 months. Nerf it into the ground. Make it useless for 8 months. Totally fine by me. Just tired of seeing it, man. It makes playing ranked terrible, which is, I just play pubs now. That's all I do is grind camos. Now let's get into the good stuff right here. Let's get into Ranked Festival. The huge W with this. Huge W. I love this change right here. I never check this elite tokens. I never check any of this stuff. It just doesn't really matter to me. I don't think it's not a big deal. There's so many like little pop-ups and little things like strong boxes and all kinds of crap in this game. None of that really matters. Extra ranked modes does matter. I do love this. And when you hit go to actually look at the modes, you see that we got Safeguard back in ranked. So you guys will be seeing some Safeguard because I love Safeguard. It's just fun, right? It's a fun mode to play. You carry and escort the robot. You're going to want to whip out your MG82s or whatever LMG you like, or just a magazine. Like a Kilo. You could probably run the Kilo with 100 rounds. That might be good, actually. Anyway, yeah, Safeguard, a lot of fun. It's like a more stress-free ranked mode. It's just more of a fun idea, right? You're pushing a robot to the other side, and that's the whole thing. You can get spawn trapped pretty bad on it if COD Mobile developers, made the spawns more stationary. They probably didn't, though, so you might spawn out in mid-map or something if you get spawn trapped too hard. That being said, that's all you're going to see from me, man. Safeguard and Control gameplays for the rest of the season, most likely. That being said, here, Battle Pass Vault, I don't know what they brought back. There was a leak that they're going to bring back like Season 1 2019 and early 2020 Battle Passes. I think that's a terrible idea. I think you should let the people who supported your game back then have at least something that's like untouchable, right? At this point, all that's really not touchable is the Season 1 Legendary frame. And they've tried their damnness to copy it. So, I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me, I guess, anymore. I just wish that there was some sort of rarity value in this game. Instead, they just deplete that with every passing season just so they can make a few extra bucks, therefore ruining the value, and then people don't even care because it's not rare anymore. People care because it was rare. People don't care about something that's not rare, right? like the AK-47 red action. Nobody gives a rat's ass about that skin, but it's rare, so people know it because nobody really has it, right? The Arctic 50 Glacier, nobody has that except me, right? So people think it's dope and it looks cool and it has lore because nobody has it. I don't understand what they're doing with this stuff. Anyway, Battle Pass looks pretty cool. You know, there's a lot of stuff in here. So if you are like a free-to-play Battle Pass only player, everybody should have the Battle Pass by now. Like, there should be no free-to-play players left. Like, you buy the Battle Pass one time and you've got the Battle Pass for forever, right? Just don't spend your CP on anything else. And the Battle Pass buys itself. As long as you complete the whole Battle Pass, I guess. That being said, that's pretty much all I got for the Battle Pass. I've never really cared for the Battle Pass, right? I got mythic characters, I got mythic guns. The Battle Pass is just kind of, I buy it every season just because, right? I'm buying it all the way through to 21 this season so I can get the Ram 7, so I can show you guys what the Ram 7's like, give you a little gameplay here. I'll probably have this diamond, hopefully by the end of the night. I'm about to just start cranking it down for the next 4 hours of just straight grinding it out. So we'll see how this gun is here in a minute. That being said, lots of there's a new camo, like a new seasonal camo, I think, Alchemy Stars or whatever. That should be interesting if you are interested in that. I have tons of camos, so it's not a big deal to me. You know, it kind of appeases like a certain demographic of people who really care about that. Me, I'll run no camo on my gun if I feel like it, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But the camos do look great, so I'm going to put them on. I'm just kind of, you get my point. Here, we're going to look at some of these attachments, man. The muzzles look horrid muzzles. So, pick a suppressor and just slap it on there, probably is what I'm going to do for ranked. Here, the barrels look terrible too, but the Eclipse and the Ranger are probably the two better. I think I'm running the Eclipse right now, and once I get through the 150 games, I'll have a much better setup for you guys. But I'm just kind of slapping on stuff, seeing what works. That's what the point of grinding out the 150 games is for, so I can kind of figure out how this gun feels, how to run it. The Ram 7 is a lot like the M13, but probably a little bit stronger, maybe. Faster fire rate, moderate recoil. It's basically like the bullpup sister of the M13. Right, that's how I describe it. Back in Modern Warfare 2019, I was a big M13 lover in that game, and the Ram 7 was just like a little bit behind it. It wasn't until MW2 2022 where the Ram became a very, very good gun. 50 round meat load. It seems like they were very lazy on the magazines. They just put one magazine in with 50 rounds, and that's the whole thing. Here you're going to see there is a ton of visual recoil with the rear iron sight, the circular iron sight in the back here. Look at that thing bouncing, right? If you watch Bobby Plays' video about it in the test server, you probably already knew about that. It is still there. They did not change it. It is very noticeable. I assume they did this on purpose so that more people would be inclined to buy the Mythic, because the Mythic probably will not have that. So, you know, I could definitely see the Mythic Ram 7 being on par with that of, you know, there's a chance that it does have it and it's like the BP50, and that would suck because the BP50, it moves all over the place and it sucks. Or it could be like the XM4 or Type 19 where there's literally, it just doesn't move at all and it feels perfect, right? So it's either going to be pay to win or not pay to win in that degree. That being said, this gun does feel solid. You know, I do think it's a good gun. This is my type of gun. I love a more low recoil, fast fire rate AR. That's like my favorite type of AR, the Growl, ICR, not in this game though. The M13 was one of my favorite guns for a while there. So I love a little low recoil, fast fire rate AR. That's my type of thing. So I will be using this gun a lot. It should be fun. Hopefully, you know, it is better. It's not going to be a top 5 gun. Anybody that's telling you that it is. It does have a 4-shot kill range. As you saw with that last player I killed there, it does appear that I killed him in 4 shots, but I don't know if he's weak. So I would expect this to be in sort of the Type 19 XM4 tier of guns, like right outside the top 10 most likely. But it will be usable. It's new. Hopefully a lot of people are using it and put down the damn USS9, those fucking assholes. Yeah, because the developers won't nerf the gun. Anyway, yeah, that being said, here's the Ram 7 class that I used in the video. I'll have a road to diamond for you guys soon. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below on the new season. It's been your boy Marcus Morcini. I'm out. Peace.